Good evening, be the oneers, and welcome. You're watching this quiz in English with me, Hayley Edmonds, and tonight it's a Spider-Man special. Yes, with Spider-Man, the new generation out in cinemas, I thought, what better than to do a quiz of the film du jour. It's an animated version of the, well, it's actually, it is initially a comic, a Marvel comic series, and now it's a kind of a new generation, new kind of vibe to it, and it looks pretty good. So if you're looking for something to go see in the cinemas over the Christmas holidays, then I strongly suggest Spider-Man New Generation. Tonight there's €100 up for grabs in this quiz in English. For those of you who get more than 400 points, well, you'll be getting your part in that €100, and those of you who get maximum 960 points, well, we give you an extra €50 to share amongst yourselves. So how does one go about getting 400 or even 960 points? Well, I can tell you right away. There are 9 questions between you and you getting your part in any of those, 100 or €150. Each question is allocated a certain number of points from question number 1, which is worth 10 points, right up to question number 9, which is worth 100 points. And to make things extremely easy for you, we give you 4 jokers, 2 50-50s that will take away 2 wrong answers, 1 joker that will, talking of marbles, 1 joker that will multiply the point score by 5 and another by 3. So if you're playing strategically and you really want to earn some money, then you're keeping those jokers in your pocket right up until the last 3 questions. So ladies and gentlemen, as I said, this quiz in English is on Spider-Man, so let's take it away. Question number 1. What is the name of Spider-Man's alter ego? Is it Bad Parker? Is it Nosy Parker? Is it Peter Parker? Or is it Illegal Parker? Oh, what is the name of his Spider-Man's alter ego? Now, this person was a photographer and became a chemistry teacher, so he's kind of a jack of all trades, very kind of adaptable, polyvalent person. And his name is not Illegal Parker, but Peter Parker. Yes, his name is Peter Parker. Now, for the 4% of you that said Illegal Parker, thanks. You kind of made my quiz. I didn't think anyone would vote for that, but you did, so well done. 83% of you got that one right, so you're off to a cracking start. 6% of you thought it was Nosy Parker, and 7% of you thought it was Bad Parker. Oh, Shemma, you got that one correct, my friend. Let's move on to question number 2. What is the name of Spider-Man's creator? Is it Bruce Lee? Is it Stanley? Is it Lovely? Or is it Holy? What is the name of Spider-Man's creator? Now, it became an iconic personage himself, having made lots of cameos in Marvel Comics films, especially the later part of his career. He was 20 years. He was Marvel Comics' head creative. He created X-Men, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Black Panther. That's just a few, because there's a whole list of them. And he is an American comic book writer, editor, and publisher who passed away this year, in fact, just a few months ago. The right answer, ladies and gentlemen, and a lot of you got that one right, is Stan Lee. 75% of you got that one correct. 9% of you thought it was another cinema legend, Bruce Lee, but no. 9% of you thought it was Lovely. He was probably a lovely person, but no. And he was probably holy as well. But that wasn't what we're looking for. So, Chema, once again, you're on the ball. Let's move on to question number 3. The Spider-Man animated series started in which year? Was it 1960? Was it 1957? Was it 1967? Or was it 1969? Then there was an animated series that was very kind of, the animation was very appropriate, very fashionable for the period of time it came out. It was broadcast on ABC, that's an American channel, so we probably got it about 40 years later. In fact, probably stopped broadcasting it last week, knowing us and the kind of the, well, there used to be a huge time delay. Now there isn't such a big, huge time delay. I know they were playing like Mork and Mindy in the like 2000s. So the right answer is 1969. Yes, it started out on the 9th of September 1967 until June 1970, and it had a real kind of 60s style animation. So check it out, guys. You can check it out on YouTube. There are a few examples of that on there. 49% of you got that one correct. 16% of you thought it was 1960. 13% of you thought it was 1957. 22% of you thought it was 1969. Quentin or Quentin, you got that one right, my friend. 90% of you used your 50-50s in that question. Was it really that hard? Wow, you're using your cards early, and okay, I can understand. It could be quite hard. It was quite, the dates were quite close. Right, question number 4. Why did Sony recall posters of the 2002 Spider-Man movie? Was it because the World Trade Center was visible? Was it because Spider-Man only has 4 fingers in the poster? Was it because they misspelt Tobey Maguire's name? Or was it because they forgot the hyphen between Spider-Man? Now, talking about misspelling Tobey Maguire's name, don't forget the quiz the other day about British actresses. Star Wars credits, Keira Knightley's name is spelt wrong. So that could be a clue to this one. It is possible. It happens in Hollywood. There are obviously copywriters and everything, but there's obviously not a credits checker. So is that the reason why? It is not the reason why. The real reason is because you see Spider-Man climbing a building, as he is very prone to doing, and in the reflection of his, so let's say sunglasses, eyes, you can actually see the World Trade Center. So they got them all out, recalled all of them back, and published a load of new ones. Statistically, 49% of you got that one correct. 21% of you thought it was because Spider-Man only has 4 fingers in the poster, which, I mean, these are all possible answers. These have all happened in any kind of some kind of circumstance. Misspelt Tobey Maguire's name, well, as I said, with the Keira Knightley as well. And forgot the hyphen between Spider-Man. I did it about 70 times right in this quiz, so there we go, it's possible. Even if you do have a degree in English. 100, I don't know who got that one right the quickest. All I can say is, Quentin, you are number 1 at the moment. You are at the top of the rankings. And once again, 141 of you used your 50-50s on that one. Okay. Once again, quite a simple one. It's going to get harder, guys. So, if you haven't put your jokers down yet, I suggest you keep them in your pocket. Who played a young Peter Parker in Spider-Man Homecoming? Was it Nicholas Hoult? Was it Logan Lerman? Was it Aaron Taylor-Johnson? Or was it Tom Holland? Now, who played a young Peter Parker in Spider-Man Homecoming? In fact, he also played a young Peter Parker in Captain America Civil War, which was the highest grossing film in 2016. We want to know who played a young Peter Parker in Spider-Man Homecoming. A British actor who played in the theatre show of Billy Elliot, not Billy, but his friend. So a talented all-round dancer, actor, and he made this one of the most successful films of the year. It was Tom Holland. Tom Holland, a young British actor. It was real kind of breakout Hollywood, big role for him, and he was appraised for it. So well done, Tom. Well done, Tom. Taki, you got that one right. Well done. Only 7 of you used your time is 5 on that one. Okay. And Anne El Hadi, you are currently ahead of everyone else. 55% if you got that one correct. There we go. Let's move on to question number 6. Spider-Man's first appearance occurred in which series? Was it The Amazing Spider-Man? Was it Tales to Astonish? Was it Kid Arachnid? Or was it Amazing Fantasy? Spider-Man's first appearance occurred in which series? Arachnid. That is actually arachnid. I think it's Latin for spider. I'm not going to say that again because it's probably not. I'm just saying that because arachnophobia is fear of spiders, so it's probably some kind of etymology from there somewhere. The right answer is Amazing Fantasy, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is amazing, not Grace, but Fantasy. Which is number 1, which came out in March 1963. That was when there was a Marvel Comics, because initially, before being a huge Hollywood film, blockbuster even, multiple Hollywood blockbusters. It was actually a Marvel Comics. And of course, I said earlier, one of the main creators, there were two, was Stan Lee. Bless his heart, rest, man. 45% if you got that one correct, and 31% if you thought it was the amazing Spider-Man. Huh. Right. So, yeah, it's amazing fantasy. So let's move on to question number 7. Which of these actors does not voice a character in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's a new animated film that's just come out. As I just said, it's Spider-Man New Generation, if you are playing this from France. Which of these people has not voiced a character in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? Is it Shameik Moore? Is it Hayley Steinfeld? Is it Chloe Grace Moretz? Or is it Liebe Schreiber? Which of these actors does not voice a character in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? It's Brooklyn Beckham's ex-girlfriend, Chloe Grace Moretz. That's not a very nice thing. She's a famous Hollywood actress. That's quite demeaning, just saying she's like, you know, someone's boyfriend, especially as it's someone's boyfriend who's the son of someone. I mean, what does he do? I don't know. He skates. 64% of you got that one correct. 67% of you used your 50-50s in that one. And 152 of you used your times 5 jokers. So well done, everybody else. Let's move on to question number 8. Who was the first villain Spider-Man fought? Was it Chameleon? Was it Scorpion? Was it Green Goblin, or was it Doc Ock? Who was the first villain Spider-Man fought? Chameleon, Scorpion, Green Goblin, or Doc Ock? It was in The Amazing Spider-Man in March 1963. And the right answer is Chameleon. Chameleon, aka Dmitry Smerdyakov, who emigrated from the Soviet Union and went to live in America, in the US of A, and was did very good impersonations. So that's what he does. Hence the chameleon. And one of his first impersonations, in fact, his first criminal outing, he impersonated Spider-Man himself. Oh, look at that. Crafty chameleon. 46% of you got that one correct. Hussein Alam, good to see you playing. You put down your times 5 on that one, so well done. You were good to do, you're right to do so. Scorpion, 20% of you thought of Scorpion, 27% of the Green Goblin. Let's move on to the final question of this quiz in English on Spider-Man. Which of these was the highest grossing Spider-Man films? Was it Spider-Man 3? Was it Spider-Man? Was it Spider-Man Homecoming? Was it Spider-Man 2? Now, which of these was the highest grossest Spider-Man films? Now, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man was incarnated or played by Tobey Maguire. His partenaire, his love interest, was Kirsten Dunst, and it also starred James Franco. In fact, apparently there was a bit of tension between Tobey Maguire and James Franco, because James Franco said he looked like an animal of some sort, not a spider, not an insect. So yeah, there's a little anecdote for you. Next time you see James watch the film, you'll know that there was a bit of tension between them. Girls. Well, guys, wow, 1,000 of you, no, 995 of you used your 50-50s. So well done on that one. And Quentin, you got that one correct. The right answer is Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 was the highest grossing Spider-Man film. And 64% of you got that one correct. 9% of you thought it was Spider-Man, 12% of you thought it was Spider-Man Homecoming, and 15% of you thought it was Spider-Man 2. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap for this quiz in English on Spider-Man. Let's get the stats in. So, 431 of you will be sharing a €100 prize purse, which equates to 23 cents each. And for the super winners, and we have how many? 66 super winners. 99 cents. I got 99 cents and I'm playing Be the One tomorrow. Yes, I think you damn well should, guys. So, guys, you've done so well. All of the top answers, in fact, the top... Yep. Super winners, you got all 9 questions right. Up to it, how many of you? First 63 of you got all of them right and played extremely strategically. So well done, you guys. Once again, people from all over the globe playing this Be the One quiz in English. Thank you so much for joining me. Hayley Edmonds on Be the One. Now, tomorrow, there may be, we were hoping everything's going to go to plan, there'll be a live from the UK, from England, and there'll be €500 up for grabs. It's a special quiz, and as I say, €500 up for grabs. So rendezvous, 8 o'clock, French time, 7 o'clock UK time on Be the One for a special live and direct from the UK. Thank you very much for following me tonight, guys. Have a wonderful evening, and I hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.